Camera A rolling, C cam rolling. We're going to converse and have a good time. The laser rangefinder, arguably one of the most popular pieces of precision kit at the moment. They come in different versions, small and handheld, binos, and even built into some rifle optics. But one type in particular has absolutely exploded in popularity, and rightfully so. Unlike the others, it has the ability to turn the lone precision rifleman's workload from workload to near telepathic child's play. It's the weapon-mounted laser rangefinder, and this particular one happens to be the Masttec X4 15K, and we're about to test it. As I mentioned, laser rangefinders are a hot item right now, but the weapon-mounted laser rangefinder is the hottest. But why? Well, everyone has their reasons, but from my point of view, it comes down to efficiency and its ability to ease the workload of the shooter as long as it's set up properly. Let's go through the shooting process. I don't mean the standard shooting process that includes the things like natural point of aim, sight picture, breathing, etc. I mean the pre-shot process. Things like finding targets, identifying them, ranging, and acquiring dope. For this is where the weapon-mounted laser rangefinder is a true force multiplier. So we're at the range. We have some idea what we're doing. We've been to a few classes and we're comfortable with the shooting process. We can press a trigger, our rifle is zeroed, we've got good ammo, bipod, optic, and we have a new laser rangefinder. On top of that, we're also comfortable using our favorite smart device-based ballistic solver. Let's walk through the process before pressing the trigger. Number 1, scan for targets. You can use your naked eye. Many use binoculars or a spotting scope along with their naked eye. Something magnified. 2, we find the target. Now we need to range it. If we have a laser rangefinder in our binos, that's sweet. If that's the case, we don't have to swap out. If not, we need to grab the handheld unit. Number 3, stabilize. Either way, we'll need to stabilize ourselves so that we can get an accurate reading. I typically use a tripod with a bag on top. You can also attach it to a tripod, or you can try to stabilize it off something else. Yes, you could try to stabilize this on the rifle while prone, but it can be tricky. Okay, so now we have a range. Now we need to get our dope. We punch the range into our favorite ballistic app, or maybe a Kestrel. Let's not forget to update environmentals. Then we punch that info into our solver and get a solution. 5, next we dial our optic to that solution. Number 6, now we need to acquire the target with our rifle optic if we haven't already done so. Number 7, shoot. Man, that's a lot of steps, especially if you're shooting alone and you want to shoot a lot of targets. Now let's try that same process with the Masttec X4. Keep in mind this will work for other weapon-mounted laser rangefinders as well. Number 1, get on the rifle and scan for targets. Number 2, find target and laze it for range. Number 3, dial to solution on device screen. Number 4, shoot. That's nearly half the steps and definitely less than half the effort. You get to stay on the rifle in a nice comfy prone position with your rifle supported while you dial the elevation knob and press buttons. Want to shoot more than one target? Simply dial down to 0, find your next target, laze, dial to the new solution, shoot. It's that easy. Now, let's discuss setup. It's not hard, but it is detailed. You'll want to take your time and follow the manufacturer's directions. While a new shooter can do it, I'd rather be very comfortable with setting up and zeroing my optic and have a pretty solid grasp on ballistics and how that works before diving into a weapon-mounted laser rangefinder. Keep in mind, this is not a detailed overview of how to set up. This is just a brief overview. First, calibrate the unit, which is really simple with the Masttec. You just turn it in a few directions. Next, you attach the unit to your rifle, and you can run it on the side or on top like you see here through the use of a diving board. You got options. Zero your rifle at 100 yards. Be sure to get a good solid zero because this is the foundation for not only your ballistics, but for aligning the laser. Align the laser with your reticle, and there will be an offset based on how you choose to mount it, whether on top or on the side. The goal is to have everything pointing in the same direction at the same time. Your reticle zero and the laser are basically running parallel to each other. You'll need reflective targets or markers, and Masttec supplies them with your unit. Once that's done, it's just a matter of putting the rifle and ammo profile data into the app and connecting that unit to your smart device via Bluetooth. After that, technically, you're ready to start shooting. Now, from there, as with any solver, you may need to true your data, but we won't be going through that. It's the same approach no matter what solver you use. The Masttec X4 runs on a CR123 battery, and it is rechargeable. There are many weapon-mounted laser rangefinders on the market, and more are on the way. What makes the Masttec different? Well, I asked this very question of the guys at Masttec, and based on our discussion, here's what I can relay to you. Rugged durability on every part down to the screen. That is OLED and not LCD, so temperature won't affect it. The most powerful and world-class laser rangefinder is available inside this unit. It utilizes applied ballistics for solving, but so do many others. It has a full environmental package, including temperature, pressure, and humidity built in, while other units may not have the complete suite of sensors. It's modular and can be upgraded to use with illuminators and thermal. It also has rifle cant correction. As far as a 15K or 15 kilometer claim, I was told that it does do a true 15 kilometers so that in poor atmospheric conditions, you can get a true 3 kilometers out of it. So think snow, blizzards, fog, rain, that type of thing. This unit is guaranteed to perform well in those adverse conditions. So that's been a quick hit on the Masttec X4 15K. I can tell you it's been an excellent unit to run, although I've only had it for a very short time, but it solidifies my belief in the weapon-mounted laser rangefinder. Now, I don't want to shoot without one. If this has been helpful in any way, like, subscribe, and share. And keep in mind, the world is getting crazier. Be good to each other.